We are where fear begins. I'm Oliver. I lived alone on the third floor of an old brick apartment building in New Jersey. The building's corridors were always quiet, but in recent weeks this silence had begun to feel strangely incomplete, especially at night. One day I didn't see Mr. Hall, the elderly neighbor who always chatted by my letterbox. Then I heard that no one had heard from him for 2 days. He was last seen getting into the lift. That same afternoon, when I went down to the lobby with my shopping bags, the lift door opened by itself. It was empty, but the old fluorescent light on the ceiling flickered horribly. A cold wind blew into my face from inside the lift. Just as I was about to step inside, a voice came from within. It was very faint but quite clear. One person missing. I froze. I looked at the buttons. The light for the third floor was dim and flickering. That was the floor where Mr. Hall lived. I backed away. At that moment, the lift door slammed shut and began moving upwards without anyone pressing any floor buttons. As it left, I could only think, this building was swallowing people. Who would be next? The next morning, the caretaker said 2 more neighbors had gone missing since yesterday. Both had last been seen in the lift. At that moment, I made up my mind. I would find out the truth. At midnight, when everyone had gone to sleep, I went down to the lobby. The lift was there, silent. Its door was half open. It was just waiting for me. Under the flickering light, I stepped into the cabin. I looked at the buttons, but sensed something strange. The floor numbers were fading. Some had gone completely dark. Suddenly, the cabin shook, and even though I hadn't pressed any buttons, the lift began to descend rapidly, down to 1, then 2, and then strange symbols began to appear on the screen. When the door opened, instead of the lower floors of the building, I was met by a dark corridor. There was only one sound coming from the ceiling. It was the echoing voices of neighbors I had once heard. "Are you next?" The shadows detached from the walls and began walking towards me. I turned around, but the lift doors were already closing. That was my only chance to escape. I ran and threw myself inside, and the doors closed just in time. As the lift descended, the last thing I heard was that strange sentence. There would have been one less person. Since that day, I haven't taken the lift in apartment buildings, but at night I hear the lift door opening by itself, as if it were still waiting for me. If you knew this, would you still take the lift?